This is the Estadio de Mendizorroza. Martin Tyler here along with Alan Smith. It's La Liga action coming up very shortly for you. It's Alaves against Real Madrid.
I think the first 10 minutes might tell us how this match is going to pan out, who can gain the upper hand, who can get hold of this ball and ask all the questions.
This is the 11 who will start for Deportivo Alaves. Pacheco's in goal. Tomas Pina starts with Ljubomir Fejsa in midfield. And they've gone with two up front today. He can cross it now. Aiming at the near post here with a cross. Well, it's cleared, but it's gone behind. It's a corner. Let's have a look at the league table here. No doubt that Real Betis are below expectation. Fantastic save. Quite a few changes for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois starts in goal. Vinicius Junior plays with Lucas Vazquez in the wide positions. And at the point of attack, just one lone striker. They say the game has changed, but when you look at Luka Modric, he could play in any generation. A proper ball-playing midfielder.
He keeps it ticking over, doesn't he? Sometimes you don't notice him, but his teammates certainly do, and they certainly miss him when he's not there.
The referee giving the player the benefit of the doubt about that, but he's given the free kick.
I think he'd love to shoot, but he can't from this angle. Got to get a good ball into the box.
Fejsa. They can be quick on the break now. With plenty of speed, but not much organisation. And the ball lost at a crucial time. Well, the referee has blown for the free kick. I don't think he's going to produce the yellow card. James Rodriguez. Valverde. Patient play from them. He could take them on here. Real chance! Not really tested the goalkeeper, but sometimes it can look a bit too easy. He made sure he made the save competently.
Yeah, he did, and he doesn't make too many mistakes, this lad.
Lucas Perez on the attack here. Lucas Perez over the goalkeeper to the back post. Keeper did well to reach it, but he couldn't keep it. Oh, what a touch by the defender.
He was so quick to get into position, to get his body in the way there.
The throw in for Real Madrid. It's Rodriguez. Trying to stretch the opposition using the wider area. Eden Hazard. Well, the header was going in, but it was pretty straightforward for the keeper to stop that happening.
Yeah, he's thrown his cap on that one, hasn't he, the keeper? Easy, mate.
It's really passive play at the moment by the defending team. No offside. The ball was played over the top. There's still danger here after this half clearance. Well, that's going to be a free kick. Hazard. Modric. Bit of space to go forward into with the ball. Valverde. James Rodriguez. Tries to shot here. Just a reminder of what a great keeper he is.
And he's a big lad, and he needed every inch of his frame there.
And the corner punched away. Chance to get the ball in the box. Modric. Now with Marcelo. Hazard. Hazard! Well, here it is. The first goal of the game that they have absolutely dominated. Very good play. Defence opened up again, but the difference is this time that they put the ball past the goalkeeper. Good finish. And they're looking a very classy side at the moment. Well, that is one that we'll look at again because it's so eye-catching when that happens. Very rare, really, but it's a special goal.
Yeah, it really gets the crowd buzzing. And looks like being this lad's day. Wonderful strike.
No great shocks on the cards then because it's Real Madrid who lead. It's good work here in terms of possession. Can they find the final pass? It's a good piece of defending to stop the supply into the centre. Read the intentions. Well, we're looking at a Real Madrid team that had the lead, but aren't really believing. It's quite surprising, I think, that they're not pushing on from this position. Maybe they will in the second half. It's a very good interception. Marcelo. Excellent attacking play here. They could open up the opposition now. Rodriguez. Real Madrid trying to work for an opening here. The defender's done very well there to stop the cross. Got a moment now to have another look at Hazard's goal. Corner swung in. A decent fist away by the keeper. Proper defending under some pressure. He fancies his chances in getting past these players. And that is a corner for Real Madrid. Corner played in. Superb work to reach that. Great technique and great belief to feel that he could stop the goal.
We all love looking at goals, Martin, but there's something special about a defender showing those kind of defensive instincts.
Sergio Ramos. Marcelo. Lucas Vazquez. So it's 1-0 here as the half-time whistle goes. The start now of the second period. Here's Lucas Vazquez. James Rodriguez with an incisive pass. Outstanding save, at full tilt.
Well, he's a big lad and he needed every inch of his height there.
Well, at first sight, Alan, I must say it didn't look like a goal. It's good to have the replay because that helps us if it's tighter, but that wasn't one of the tighter issues.
No, I think we all knew it wasn't over, although one or two of the forwards were appealing with arms up, but that replay, that confirms it.
How about that, Alan?
Oh, lovely to watch.
Well, maybe the counter-attack is on here. Lucas Perez. Taking on the defenders. And that is now a goal kick. Good performance so far by Eden Hazard.
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
They're looking to make the change now as quickly as possible, the home team. Hazard! Hazard! What an important goal this may well be. They're 2 ahead now, building a platform for victory. Well, he's doubled up here with his second goal, and he took it in excellent style, just like the first one. And that's a goal well worth analysing again.
Well, it's great when a plan comes together and the manager doubly delighted with the way his team are playing.
Restarting at 2-0. Referee could have pulled that back for Real Madrid, but they play on because of his advantage.
Oh, Real have had more than enough of the ball today.
Has a go here. And touched over the bar. It's tough for the defenders. They keep conceding these corners. He's put in the corner. And it's a straightforward save.
Yeah, that was picking cherries. He saved that 100 times out of 100.
And it's been an hour of very good football here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy that as well. Modric. Valverde. James Rodriguez. It's a save with a degree of comfort, Alan.
Yeah, that was never going to finish up a goal.
Modric with the corner. It's a fine stop, a full stretch from the keeper to turn that aside. Coming up for you on EA Sports, here is the next La Liga fixture for the home side. It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition. As for Real Madrid, their next game, Alan?
Well, for them, it's Espanyol in the next match in La Liga. I think they'll find it pretty easy in this one.
Terrific tackle. It's time for the substitutes, I think, and the substitution for the home team here. Got the ball, and they're going at the opposition with speed. The substitute coming on to try and repair the damage now. Just a quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. Tomas Pina. Now Lucas Perez. That's good defending at the end of what was a really promising break. Well, they're going to make the change to the wide player, the winger, and looks to me as though he's done pretty well, Alan. What did you think?
Yeah, good old-fashioned wing play. Had the better of his full-back for large parts of this match, and top performance.
And no one's picking him up in the wide area. This could be dangerous. He's made the interception. Eden Hazard. Valverde. Modric. Trying to find the opening, which would be so crucial. Lucas Vazquez. And there it is!
Well, what a lovely through ball that was, Martin. Perfectly weighted and beautifully finished.
It's turning out to be an embarrassing scoreline, really, as we're underway again. Lucas Vazquez. Mendy. Mendes. Stopping the pass getting through with good vision here. And he scores spectacularly. Far too little, far too late in this match. But it is a goal in a cup final, and you've got to celebrate that. Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. The scorer will be very proud of this, but it won't mean too much in terms of the result, just a personal triumph for him.
I think so. The opposition really had stopped playing because they know that they've won the game.
Valverde. Nacho Fernandez. Rafael Varane. Ferland Mendy. Well, there's still a chance for something to happen because there's 3 added minutes. Gareth Bale. Valverde. Hazard. James Rodriguez. Rodriguez! Saved, but not decisively. And he's blown his whistle for the last time. Well, that's it. They're on a decent run at the moment at this stage. Modric. Now with Marcelo.
En primer lugar, muchas gracias por dedicar parte de su tiempo a contestar estas preguntas. Muchas gracias por...
When you score goals, you make headlines, and this man is the leading marksman in the league. Does he have another goal in his future today? A really exciting night ahead of us here at the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Lee Dixon in the commentary position. I'm looking forward to bringing you action from the Spanish top flight, La Liga. This should be high-intensity stuff, Lee.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Real pleasure to be here. Looking forward to this game. Players will be a bit...
And he takes it on. Almost unbelievably, he's kept it out.
Well, I'm not sure how he's reached that. Just look at the stretch.
Ronaldo! It did take a touch on the way through, hence a corner. It's one corner after another at the moment. Corner kick delivery from Tony. A goal in the early stages. Precisely what they had been planning.
Well, quite a lot of the time you need good movement to get away from your marker, but you also need brilliant delivery. And this is as good as it gets. What a header.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle.
Well, he's delighted, isn't he? We can see that. Calm is needed now just to consolidate this lead. Cool heads.
And they're playing once more. Real Madrid with the lead here. Marcelo read it perfectly and intercepted. Always interesting to look at the table, and what can we say about these runaways, for want of a better word?
Well, they've got such a healthy lead, haven't they? You just don't see them dropping too many points.
And Ronaldo takes on the shot. And the keeper would have been disappointed had he not dealt with it. Corner given to Real Madrid. Kroos with the corner. Well, not quite the corner he had in mind. Goalkeeper has it. It's with Kocha. It's the high-pressure, high-intensity approach. This is Varane. Modric. Marcelo. The ball with Luka Modric. That's a very impressive piece of defending. Sebastian Kocha. On the ball, Melendo. Let's join Alan McInally because there's been a goal in the Atletico match. Alan.
It's a goal for Atletico Madrid. 16 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. Now, let's see what they can do here. And it might be. Joy for the Merengues. Real Madrid have scored.
Well, they pushed and pushed. They tested and tested and they got their reward. Well, let's see that one again. It's all about the contact. Does everything right. He's not bothered where the goal is. He knows where it is. He gets a beautiful strike on it.
So 2-0 now. Targets to aim at. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. The ball with Luka Modric. Rafael Varane. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. The referee has deemed that to be a bookable offence.
Absolutely, agree with that one.
Benzema. It did look as though it was rather a fruitful avenue, but nothing doing. Just couldn't keep the ball. The pressure was on Varane.
Real Madrid certainly enjoying the bulk of possession here. It's important to have strong, dominant players in your midfield, and they've got that. Just look at what that control gives you.
The possession lost, intercepted. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Crossing opportunity. And everyone in the centre looking on as it sailed over them. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Well, the tackle vivacious from Varane. And he's broken free. And he might profit here. Marcelo read it perfectly and intercepted. Here's Ronaldo. Federico Valverde. Marcelo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Staunch rearguard action. Over it comes. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. This looks promising. Karim Benzema in the thick of things. A very attractive looking move. Easy on the eye, but nothing there. Leandro Cabrera. And here's Wooley. It's with De Thomas. So a throw in here. Victor Sanchez. And that was a very fine read. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. And tremendous defensive intuition from Sergio Ramos. Diogo Dalot. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. Really tense battle so far, and now the second half is underway. Course. Here's Ronaldo. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. And that short pass, this could be interesting. Diogo Dalot. Crossing possibilities. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. Counter-attacking, very much an option. It is to be a throw-in. Here's Ramos. In possession, Marcelo. Here's Ronaldo. Oh, they've lost it. Melendo. Victor Sanchez. It's with De Thomas. Job done defensively by Marcelo. The ball with Luka Modric. He could pick out a teammate. And a wretched cross, really, over everyone. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Luka Modric. Real danger. Here's Modric. Not a good pass. They don't normally need a second invitation to give it a go on the counter. Iturraspe. A chance maybe from the wide position. Will he play it in? Well, he failed to get it away properly. Here's Ronaldo. Karim Benzema. That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. Let's join Alan McAnally because there's been a goal in the Atletico match. Alan.
It's a third goal for Atletico Madrid. It's been scored by Kevin Folland. A towering header from a great cross. 67 minutes played. 3-0.
Thanks as ever for the update, Alan. Ramos. Marcelo. Federico Valverde. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Ronaldo. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. A triple substitution from Real Madrid, something you don't see too often. Firing it towards goal. It looked as though he almost forced the shot that time.
Well, it's okay shooting from there, but you have to test the keeper.
It's with De Thomas. And here's Wooley. Passing it around with aplomb. Top-class defending. It's with Kocha. Looks promising, this. Victor Sanchez. Mbarba. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Rodriguez. An incisive pass. Is it going to be? Really good block. Tremendous defending to stonewall him. Well, it's one thing to win the ball. Now what can you do with it? Marcelo. And Cristiano Ronaldo waiting. And a half-baked clearance. The shot wasn't really far enough away from the goalkeeper, was it?
No, but he picked up the flight nice and early.
Rodriguez. Gliding through the gears. And Ronaldo prepared to fire. Well, first-rate goalkeeping. And a goal!
As we can see, right place at the right time. Striker's instinct is to be there or thereabouts. Keeper has no chance.
Slightly different vantage point in terms of the goal that was scored.
Well, there's nothing better for a manager when a plan comes together. Total satisfaction.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. Victor Sanchez. Mbarba. Dangerous looking through ball. And the cross fired over, but no real central pressure applied. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Iturraspe. He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
And the referee blows for full time.
En primer lugar, muchas gracias por dedicar parte de su tiempo a contestar estas preguntas. Muchas gracias por su...
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Lee Dixon. And we've got Champions League group stage action to look forward to this evening. It is Club Brugge taking on Real Madrid.
Yeah, it's important you're consistent throughout these group stages. You can't afford any slip-ups, no drop points. As before you know it, you're out the running. Anticipating a really good game today, Derek. Hopefully we're not disappointed.
And Ronaldo tries his luck. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. The initial 11 today for the hosts. Wing-backs are important in this setup. Did you enjoy your experience of playing at wing-back, Lee?
Not at all under Bruce Rock. It's a very, very demanding role, as we can see. The full-backs are exposed both offensively and defensively. Lots of support inside them, but
he must finish! And the goalkeeper, as you would expect, once again doing his job.
Yeah, that's it, his job. Get behind the ball and save it.
Well, I must say it's a nice position to be in. First place already guaranteed for the visitors. They can just go out there and enjoy the football.
Well, yeah, the pressure's off now. They can relax a little bit. Pretty sure the manager will want to keep the form up, though. Sometimes when you get top spot, you just pull off the pedal a little bit.
Well, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lee, doesn't really need an introduction nowadays, but what in particular are you looking forward to seeing from Ronaldo here?
Well, 3 goals in his last 3 games, Derek, breeds confidence in a player. The defenders will be watching him like a hawk.
From so far away, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close, though.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. Long-range effort, and it wasn't too far off, was it?
Couldn't keep it. It's Federico Rica. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Former. Now Schreivers making progress. Real Madrid have given us away. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Carvajal. He's got space. Mbappe. Ronaldo. And the opening goal of the contest comes from Eden Hazard.
Well, let's have a look at that replay. As a defender, all the defenders in the box, you've got to be a pessimist. You've got to expect something bad to happen. It's back off the keeper, and now it's in the back of the net.
So, underway again with Real Madrid in front. And a goal has been scored at the Parc des Princes. Here's Alan McInally with more.
It's a goal for Paris Saint-Germain. It's been scored by Edison Cavani. The ball was crossed just outside the box, and he was on hand to fire a beautiful volley into the back of the net. 25 minutes played, 1-0.
Alan McInally keeping us right up to date. Ronaldo! A very high degree of difficulty for any goalkeeper.
Sheer quality. Quality of the shot and certainly quality of the save.
Mendy. Toni Kroos. James. Onto Ronaldo. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Well, I understand there's been a goal at the Parc des Princes. Alan McInally.
It's a second goal for Paris Saint-Germain. It's been scored by Edison Cavani. That's his second today. Some lovely ball skills allowed him to beat his man before unleashing a powerful strike past the goalkeeper. 31 minutes played, 2-0.
Regular updates from Alan McInally along the way. Here's Ronaldo. Hazard. Back from the byline. Absolutely magnificent goalkeeping.
Oh, he's almost turning away. He thinks he's scored. The goalkeeper doesn't.
Ronaldo. The ball with Van Aken. Now can they counter clinically? Well, fizzling out, but they still have the ball. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Here's Carvajal. Modric.
Well, Derek, look at those stats for Real Madrid. Dominating possession over the last 15 minutes. Solid pressure will surely lead them to extending their advantage. Pressure is mounting.
A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. Rodriguez. Sloppy in possession, James Rodriguez. Manoeuvring his way forward. He cuts it back. Mbappe. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. They've got it now, what can they do? Ronaldo! Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. So, the whistle then. We're up the... And the second half of this Champions League group stage meeting is underway. Mbappe with it. The ball with James Rodriguez. Mendy. And the cross is very much on. A poor cross, all things considered. Former. Mbappe Diagne. The ball with Van Aken. And a throw-in forthcoming. Carvajal. Modric. And another eye-catching performance tonight from Eden Hazard in the first half, certainly, Lee. A really sumptuous ball. Hazard! And the post coming to the goalkeeper's aid. Clinton Mata. An exciting La Liga match in prospect here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid versus Valencia.
Yeah, that looks a great matchup, doesn't it? Looking forward to some fast-flowing football there.
The ball with Van Aken. And fed forwards. Straightforward take. Modric. Mbappe. Excellent challenge. Now Schreivers. Rika. He has plenty of support. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Can he finish here? Well, really, that would be meat and drink to most goalkeepers.
Yeah, goalkeeper fully in control there.
And let's go to Alan McInally because there's been a goal in the Paris Saint-Germain game. Alan?
It's a third goal for Paris Saint-Germain. It's been scored by Edison Cavani. He picked the ball up on the edge of the area, burst between 2 defenders, and slipped the ball under the keeper. 63 minutes played, 3-0.
Thanks very much as always, Alan. And threaded through by Mbappe. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Madrid. Van Aken. Excellent defending. Mbappe with it. Getting forward. That's how to rob them of possession. Kroos. Hazard. And now here's Eden Hazard. Really good block. He was under pressure. Wasn't a great first touch, but still has it. Losing possession a bit easily. Fine run from Mbappe. Madrid. Former.
Well, Derek, the clock is ticking. The crowd are doing their bit, trying to get the players forward to try and get this goal.
Karim Benzema. Kroos. They're advancing here, Real Madrid. Can they take advantage of the position they're in? Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. And the offence sufficiently sinister to warrant a yellow card.
Yes, agree with that one, Derek. He's got to be careful now.
Into the centre by Hazard. It's Federico Rica. Only 10 minutes remaining here.
Well, there's a saying in football, Derek, that you always get one more chance. They need that chance right now. The fans feel it might be coming too.
Eden Hazard. And a chance for Eden Hazard. Keeper's contribution, but what next? Well, they're getting right on top of their opponents at every turn. Mendy. Modric. With their noses in front in the second half. What will be the thinking in the camp, Lee Dixon?
Well, all the Real players will be looking up at that clock. That's dangerous. Time is ebbing away. They have such a delicate lead. Will they rue those missed chances? They could be costly.
And only 2 minutes remaining here. The ball with Luka Modric. Rodriguez. Karim Benzema. Hazard. Hazard doing the manoeuvring here. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Mendy. And there the story ends tonight. 3 points for Real Madrid.
Well, with a tight game like this, you're after a good performance. They got that. It was an
Voilà, avant de regagner le vestiaire, je suis avec l'entraîneur qui a accepté de répondre à nos questions. Voilà, encore merci.
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. Good evening to you. This is always a difficult place for travelling sides to come to. I'm talking about the Mestalla with its bullring atmosphere. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and England defender Lee Dixon. And the focus is on one of the finest leagues in world football, La Liga. It's Valencia facing Real Madrid.
Well, I'm excited about this one. Great atmosphere in here. Everybody looking forward to this game, especially me and you.
He's got the right idea with that pass. Well, that's the end of that for now. Well, here's the initial 11 for Valencia. Dakonam Gené plays alongside Gabriel Paulista in the centre of defence. Lars Bender plays alongside Jeffrey Kondogbia in central midfield. And so many different ways to configure an attack. And a chance for them to nudge in front. Routine, really. Mbappe. Carvajal. Wonderfully weighted pass. And he's gone and scored for Real Madrid.
Well, that's what Real Madrid do. They put you under pressure and you normally crumble. Wow, what technique. When the ball comes to you and you don't need a touch and you can just whack it first time like this. What a goal.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. So underway again with Real Madrid in front. Vital interception, the danger was very real. So a corner here. He's driven in the corner. But he has to be regarded always as a dangerous opponent. But what should we expect to see from him in this game, Lee?
Well, Derek, they don't come much better than this lad. A real handful. Back fours all over the country have had a torrid time off him this season. From minute 1 to minute 90. Good luck, lads. Glad it's them and not me.
Higuain. Quite what Higuain had in mind, that pass. Irrespective of where you get your news, from the papers, the internet, social media, quite a bit has been spoken this week about Gonzalo Higuain. Facing his former club, it was always going to be about him. And you've got to say, Lee, the reception has been pretty positive.
Yeah, Derek, you're always a little nervous playing against your old team. You want to put a really good performance in, show the fans what they're missing. They do love him here, though, and he's had many a good performance in front of this crowd, and they haven't forgotten that.
Slipshod passing. In position here to protect the ball. Oh, stylish ball. What can they do now? They're advancing here, Real Madrid. Can they take advantage of the position they're in? Well, it might still work out for them. He might be able to profit from the wide position. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. The ball with Kondogbia. Higuain. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Hazard. This is Kroos. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Mbappe! And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, Derek, this is why coaches tell you to stop the cross from coming in, but they didn't get tight enough and were punished for it. Well, there's nothing better for a manager when a plan comes together. Total satisfaction.
Well, a second goal for them here. keeping possession of the ball with authority. Maximiliano Gomez. Higuain. And a chance to eat into their lead. Played into the centre of the box. Oh, he fancies his chances. And no problems whatsoever for the goalkeeper. A bit of running room now on the wing. Just a bit too high with that powerful effort.
Yeah, he's just leaned back, Derek. Power was there, but not the direction.
Higuain. Gomez. And Gomez with it. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Bodies forward and the break looks on. The measured ball from James Rodriguez. Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Higuain. Higuain. Moving the ball forward with purpose. And possession lost, intercepted. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time.
Of course.
He takes aim. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. The second half underway here, and Real Madrid with the advantage. Here's Carvajal. He's found a pocket of space. Pulls it back. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Here is Vas. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. And another treat from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Valencia facing Real Valladolid.
Yeah, Derek, should be a great atmosphere there. It's one I would be tuning in for if I wasn't there with you.
Course. On to Ronaldo. Ronaldo! Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
And a quick reminder, we've got more football from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid, and they safe pair of hands, did his job. Kondogbia. Gene. The ball with Kondogbia. It's with Ruben Sobrino. Vas. On the ball, Lars Bender. Here is Vas. Cross blocked. Eden Hazard. James Rodriguez. Hazard. Mendy has it. Using space on the opposite flank now. They do pass the ball with authority, and he takes it on. It looked as though he was in, but credit to the defender, Lee.
Yeah, he hassled him, made his hurried shot there.
Substitution for Real Madrid. Kondogbia. And that puts them in position. And teammates to play it to. Thou shalt not pass was the message delivered. Carvajal. Modric. Mbappe. It is a decent-looking attack here. He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Clattered away. So 20 minutes to go. The ball with Kondogbia. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Toni Kroos. Hazard. This is Varane. Modric. And showing fine vision. Mbappe. Cleared away comprehensively. Hazard on the ball. It's the threaded Hazard pass. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Not a good pass. Carvajal. Modric, it might take a bit of teamwork. Here's Mbappe. Terrific tackle from Garay. Well, you've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that. Gomez. It's with Ruben Sobrino. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. No problems grabbing hold of that one. Toni Kroos. Mendy has it. Well, visionary passing. Hazard doing the manoeuvring here. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Toni Kroos. Ronaldo. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Corner for Real Madrid. Kroos with the corner. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. And options in the centre. Well, he took care of it defensively. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
And just the 1 minute left in normal time here. And there it is, the final whistle. Mbappe. Carvajal. Wonderfully weighted pass. And he's gone.
Antes de nada, me gustaría darle las gracias por molestarse en responder estas preguntas. Gracias por...
Well, this is the kind of match every football fan looks forward to. A lot on the line and the likelihood of a tension-packed occasion. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live on EA TV. And the floodlights are shining down on the players here in the Spanish capital of Madrid. We're at the Bernabeu. Derek Ray here on the commentary box, joined as always by former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And action coming up from the Spanish top division, La Liga. It's Real Madrid, and they face Athletic Bilbao.
Yeah, thank you, Derek. Always my favourite time of the week, spending time with you at games. We should be in for a belter here with these two.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Marcelo starts with Carvajal as fullbacks. Toni Kroos plays with Luka Modric in central midfield. And the main striker is the unmistakable Cristiano Ronaldo. An important interception. Well, let's run the rule over the Athletic Bilbao starting lineup. Yuri Berchiche plays. It must go in, surely. That will give them quite the lift. An early opening goal lead.
Well, you always want to start quickly, and there's certainly a quick start there. What a finish.
The opening goal of the game then. Ronaldo wasteful in possession, not really like him. Kappa. Williams! And a goal here! Accuracy with the header, just what they needed. Well, a second goal for them here. That's a good-looking run from Eden Hazard. Isco has it. This is Kroos. Modric. Modric. Isco. And he got to it fairly easily. A look at the table then, and for Real Betis, not exactly what their fans had in mind. They expected something much better. Maybe we're entitled to expect something better.
Well, you just expect them to be in a Champions League place all the time, and they're not. They've dropped their standards right from the top to the bottom of this club. The performances on the pitch haven't been good enough, defensively and offensively. Not good enough at all.
Routine stop for Courtois. Hazard. Here's Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Berchiche with it. Unai Lopez. Inigo Martinez. Jack O'Connell. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance. Well, great read there to intercept. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Luka Modric. Mbappe. Modric. Cristiano Ronaldo. Isco. Onto Ronaldo. A very attractive-looking move. Easy on the eye, but nothing there.
The visitors are struggling with possession, really, but to their credit, they've been absolutely blistering on the counter-attack. They just sit back, hit you on the break, and it's really working for this team.
Isco has it. Cristiano Ronaldo. This might prove fruitful. Here's Benyat. And here's Kappa. Plenty of forward momentum here, but can they produce? The goals keep going in for them. I don't think they're going to throw this away now. Absolutely omnipotent. And as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. Well, to be blunt, a mess of a performance up to this point. How can they improve, Lee?
Well, Real Madrid need a miracle. I thought I'd never say that, but they do. They need to change the formation, the personnel. They need a goal before half-time just to give them a bit of momentum.
Mbappe. And he takes it on. A very high degree of difficulty for any goalkeeper.
Sheer quality. Quality of the shot and certainly quality of the save.
Gets his glove on it. Oh, he's given the ball away. It's with Williams. Zahavi with it. Yuri Bertice. And options in the centre. Raul Garcia. And that is that, half-time. And so the second half commences here. It was one-way traffic in the first half. They're going to need all their time if they have designs on a comeback. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. A highly purposeful attack this. The emphasis on getting the ball forward. They need to be careful here. And that is how to thwart them. And a throw-in forthcoming. Bale. And behind it goes the concession of a corner here. Corner kick played in. Well, punch happy, the keeper. Carvajal. Well, the cross played over, but ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Superbly read and executed. And Ronaldo sends it in. And up for grabs off the keeper. Almost what you might call a jaw-dropping save.
Oh, he's got no right to make that save. It's absolutely fantastic.
And over comes the corner. Punched away. Good-looking sequence. The cross from Dani Carvajal. Keeper did his job to begin with. Bale. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. And another treat from La Liga coming up for you live here on EA TV. It's Real Madrid facing Getafe.
Yeah, really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium. It should be a really entertaining match.
Well, he failed to get it away properly. Benyat. And return to Raul Garcia. Oh, first-rate block by Ramos. Here's Carvajal. Well, a big match in La Liga to savour shortly on EA TV. It's Athletic Bilbao facing Sevilla.
Yeah, atmospheres make games, Derek, and that should be an absolute belter.
And decent acreage for Real Madrid to run into. Well, there is a very alert goalkeeper for you.
Well, the ref will hear the crowd all right. We can hear him from here. He's taking some stick.
Isco unable to outfox the defender. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Wonderful tackle. An unforced error, you've got to say. Yuri Bertice. Excellent referee. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. That will certainly mean a booking here.
And now he's on a tightrope.
Over the byline, hence a goal kick. This is Gareth Bale. Isco has it. Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo cutting inside here. And sadly, you've got to say, miles off target.
Well, if it had just bent it or... maybe just gone for a bit more accuracy. Instead, he went for the strong shot and he just fluffed his lines.
And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Well, that's not watertight defending. And he takes it on. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And given that we're in the second half, and it has got a bit ugly from the scoreline point of view, what positives can you find, Lee?
Well, I've never seen a set of real...
There's a slide rule pass. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Kappa. Can he apply the finish? Well, it's goal after goal after goal. Just no end to this. A brilliant display.
Stop the supply, you stop the goal. We learned that one at school, Derek. Poor defending here.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Bale. Here's Mbappe. This is Gareth Bale. Real Madrid moving the ball with purpose. What can they do from this position? And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. And Ronaldo sends it in. And you need your defender to take charge. Well, that is how to run at defenders. So a throw in here. Will he play it in? And easy meat for the keeper, given that cross. And just the 1 minute left in normal time here. It's with Vinicius Junior. Delightful pass. Ronaldo. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area.
Well, listen to that, Derek. They think it was a nailed-on pen. The ref didn't know.
And the referee blows for...